I'm never gonna get this all memorized. I'm Coach Kirsten from the actor scene, and if that was you trying to memorize, then stop and watch this video because we're gonna talk about memorization. First things first, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you probably won't work for me. That's okay. What's really important about memorization is finding what does work for you, and that's what we're gonna talk about today. When memorizing, you need to figure out what works for you when learning. Do you learn better visually, taking it all in by looking at it, or hearing it, or even writing it down? Figuring out which of these learning styles works for you is gonna help you with memorization. So let's talk about some different ways we can memorize. Number one, visually. Just reading it over and over again, looking at that page. That'll get into your mind so you're seeing the words on the page. Do you do better just listening? Record your lines and your partner's lines so you're hearing all those lines and listen to it over and over and over again so it gets stuck into your brain. Some of you may do better writing. Sit there and write your lines out over and over again until you have them down. Another method some people do is to memorize the emotion behind the words instead of just the words themselves. Now, no matter what tactic works best for you, the key thing that you need to do is repetition. You're never gonna be able to do this unless you do it over and over again, whether you're reading it over again, whether you're listening to it over again, or you're writing it over again. With that, make sure that you are actually saying the words out loud, and whispering will work too. But you'll never know how these words are gonna play until they have physically come out of your mouth. So make sure part of your repetition process is saying it. Once you've done a lot of repeating by yourself, find you a partner to repeat with you so that you are saying your lines with someone and really get the feel of what it feels like when those people say their lines and how you respond to them. And this can be another actor or your brother or sister, a friend, a parent, whoever you can find. Anyone that'll help you memorize. Working with someone else is also really helpful when you're trying to get off book, which means fully memorized, because they can help you know when you are word perfect and have all those lines down, or where you need to work on it a little bit more. Whatever tactic you end up choosing, memorization takes practice. So get out there and practice. Play with this. This is your time to have fun with the script. So go do it. If you don't have a script currently, go ahead and find one online so you're practicing already. That way, when you get a script, you are ready and know how to memorize.